fucking autist. God damn. Hold on. Okay, it's fixed. Let's start outside. Grounding rod goes in the ground. Soil, ground, soft dirt, wire. Lots of wire. It's not that much wire. Goes over here, goes over here, goes over here. See this orange bit? It goes way down there. And the wire sticking out of the orange bit goes through here, through the ground. You know why that's important? Because if we didn't have it, lightning would shoot out the bottom of that thing too. And that's bad. So, when you plug this in, power comes in here, okay? And it goes in there, and goes over there, goes to there, which turns it into that, which then goes into that. Okay, let me focus. My God, this is 1080p. I hope you see that. It goes through a choke. It goes through the circuit. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, my 3 viewers, you'll know that I need a switch, okay? See, it's sparking. Wait. Oh, see that bit? That means it's not connected very well. So I'll reconnect that now, after actually disconnecting that. Yeah, it's just a rat's nest of wire up here, hoping that it connects to the globe. Okay. Now, for anyone who knows anything about high voltage, you'll understand what I'm about to say. When I plugged it in, the spark off was going off. High voltage was going into the air, but not as sparks. However, some small amount of corona was getting outside of the dome, which was invisible because the lights are on and the camera's dumb. When that corona happens, it generates ozone in the air, and ozone, it's fucking uneven, is conductive. So when it generates enough ozone, it's able to bypass the little air barrier and cause breakdowns, which is what the big sparks are. But if you're lazy, you can just use a sharp point, decrease the breakdown voltage. In other words, increase the density of the electric fields, and bum. Now, a great question to ask is, why am I making another Tesla coil video and pretending as though no one's seen the other ones? It's because I tuned it to resonant frequency, that's right, as well as added the cone primary coil, because, well, I was getting a bit too excited, but let's count it, with the gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 turns. 5 turns, big capacitor, homemade of course, that's why there are weights in books. These are tubes. That's it, okay. Look, ZVS driver takes DC, 19 volts input, makes it AC, about what, 20,000 kilohertz? No, not kilohertz, 20,000 hertz, 20 kilohertz. 5-back transformer is what makes a high voltage. This is a rectifier, just simple full bridge in epoxy, not epoxy, just regular resin. And goes through a choke, because if it doesn't go through a choke, and that spark gap fires just a bit too quickly, it'll pull so much current from the source there that it will actually sustain enough current in the spark for it to basically bypass a capacitor and just create an arc at the spark gap, which does absolutely nothing. It isolates the actual Tesla coil stuff to just spark gap and the rectifier, and that's really boring. And the choke's just a primary coil of the microwave transformer. I've run out of things to talk about. Oh, I got sidetracked. This thing, remember this, the toolbox? I can't use it now because the transformer's over there. But, you know, it worked, you know? This is one of the worst wires I've ever made. But what's more important is I finished the voltage multiplier that went to it. I made it handheld and everything. Kind of. It's heavy, dude. It's filled with resin. Alright, so here's the handle. It's the shiny bit. It doesn't work in the first place. One thing I did not calculate for in the voltage multiplier thing is how quickly it would lose current. There's such a massive voltage drop on any load. Just a floating voltage, you know, because it's supposed to get to up to 100,000 volts, right? That'll leak off to anywhere. Anything is a load, even just standing there. So because of that, the only sparks I could get out of it, because like the sparks from the transformer directly, the input, were arcing about that much. Then the maximum I got out of this bad boy was that much. And it doesn't even work with sharp surfaces. It's stupid and dumb. So in the future, I'll basically just scale this bad boy up, way up. And it'll just be a big tower, kind of plasma channel style. And it won't be portable, but you can touch it. And it'll make big sparks. Big sparks. So I hate this thing. But it can do things, I guess. So I'm gonna go back to my exercise regime.